How's it going, everybody? Chris Card's back through the mail Monday. Hope everyone out there had a great weekend. I've got 5 returns for you today. Let's just open up our first return from North Texas, Texas. And we have Nick Solak. Nick Solak, a great signer, currently in the Braves organization. I think he's playing with the Gwinnett Stripers. Did get in the one game for the Braves this year as a pinch runner, scored a run. And these cards came out great. A little bubbling on that one Bowman Chrome, but not too bad. Both of them, all of them inscribed to Chris. That's fine. Nice little signature from Nick Solak. He played the last 4 years with Texas. Infielder slash outfielder, pretty much played anywhere he was needed. His best season came in 2020 where he hit 268 with couple home runs. Not too much power, but originally drafted by the Yankees in the second round in the 2016 draft. Awesome return from Nick. There is the information for the Gwinnett Stripers. Weren't they the Gwinnett Braves forever? They must have changed that probably 20 years ago, but you know me, I'm stuck in the past. So they've probably been the Stripers for a long time. I just haven't been paying attention. Let's move on to our second return of the day. Our next return comes to us from Santa Ana, California, right there, my moon stamp. I did like the lunar stamps the USPS put out a couple years ago. Still have a few of them laying around. And we've got a bunch of card savers in here. We've got Reggie Jackson, Mr. October, 1993 Hall of Fame inductee, 5-time World Series champion. Billy Williams does private signings. I think I got Billy Williams last time he did a private signing, which was last year. I think it was $80 to get my card signed, my 74 Topps Billy Williams card signed. He did inscribe it with his Hall of Fame inscription, so that was cool. But Stargell, obviously not going to get. And, of course, 84 and 74 Topps for the sets. Nice to get these out of the way. $100 a signature. Remember last time I got Reggie a few months back, perhaps? $75 back then. Now it is $25 more per signature. So like I said I just got to get these taken care of before he decides to go up another $25, and maybe he likes round numbers, so maybe he'd go up $50. So glad to get these signed. Looking forward to Billy Williams signing to get that card completed. He hasn't had a signing this year. He had a couple last year and a year before that, so he's not a given to sign every year. Hopefully he'll be signing this year, but who knows? These guys are getting up there, and they might be done with it. So hopefully I can get Billy Williams on that other card. And after that, they are just going to go into the binders. Let's move on to our third return of the day. And yes, if you make out a check, it is to the Mr. October Foundation. All right, gang. Phoenix, Arizona, our fourth return of the day. There you guys go with the Santa stamp, which means I sent this a few months ago. Let's see who we have here. We've got index card, unsigned, and we've got Eric Hansen peeking out. 89 upper deck for the set, and 90 leaf. Love getting those 90 leaf cards signed. They are a clean, sweet set. 89 upper deck, inscribed with his Major League debut, which was an 88. Love getting those 89 cards signed with the 88 debut inscription. Awesome return from Eric Hansen, pride of Wake Forest. Originally from Hightstown, New Jersey, or there by East Windsor. I used to go watch the races on Friday night at East Windsor Speedway. Little fuzz on the card there. I think that's just his belt buckle. Yeah, it's his buckle. So there you guys go, Eric Hansen. There's information. Probably took a couple months to get back, but well worth the wait. Plus, there's my inscription request, which he happily obliged. He doesn't sign too many cards. He'll sign 2 or 3. Any more than that, he will not sign them. 90 leaf. Man, if I had unlimited funds, I would go after that set too. Love that look of 90 leaf. And won 18 games for the Mariners in 1990, won 15 for the Boston Red Sox in 1995, and was an All-Star in 95 as well. So awesome return from Eric. Let's move on to our final return of the day. Oakland, California, our final return of the day from OC. Orange Cassidy. I'm not sure who OC is going to be, but the address label says OC. We will see. We'll make sure I rip this open without ripping whatever's inside. And we've got a card sandwiched between 2 index card, and we have Orlando Cepeda on a 74 Topps card. 74 Topps. 74 was his final year in the bigs. Played for the Royals in 74, I do believe. There you guys go. Orlando Cepeda. I paid $20 plus $10 for an inscription, and I did not get an inscription. So that is a bummer. Not much I can do about it. Just going to move on. 85 years young. Maybe he just sort of had a senior moment and didn't realize that my 20 also had a $10 bill in the envelope. Not sure how that works, but there you guys go. I even put the sticky note on the front of the card so he would see it, but that did not work either. Anyways, 1999 Hall of Fame inductee, inducted in by the Veterans Committee, 67 World Series champ with the Cardinals. The little-known Cardinals World Series win that Cepeda had was not with the Giants. It was with the Cards. Rookie of the Year, MVP, 17 years in the bigs. Awesome dude. Awesome signer. Get him while you can. He does do private signings, and they're usually twice as much. So go TTM if you can. There's information, and I already gave you the cost, $20 for a signature, $10 for an inscription. Your mileage may vary because I did not quite get the inscription. Anyway, guys, let's move on. One more return after this. I think I said this was the final one. We got one more. Let's do it. North Houston, Texas. There you guys go, North Houston, Texas, right there. Let's crack this bad boy open. Our very last return of this week's Through the Mail Monday, number 226. And we have Jose Cruz Sr. Jose Cruz Sr., 19-year career. Drafted out of high school by the Cardinals. Spent 5 years with the Cardinals. Most of his 19-year career with the Houston Astros. Spent 13 years with them. Played for the Yankees in 1988, his final year. Did not play very well for the Yanks. Good little player, two-time All-Star. Career batting average of .284, pretty dang good. Two-time Silver Slugger Award, once in 83, once in 84. And we'll send this off to Nolan Ryan since Jose Cruz Sr. is only $5 a card. I already got the 87 and everything signed, so I just needed this 84 Topps card signed with Nolan on it. And yeah, I'm going to get this sent off to Nolan as well since, like, if Cruz was like $80, maybe not, but yeah, I'll pay the freight for Nolan Ryan to get this card complete, even though the Jose Cruz Sr. card, not signed that great. But what are you going to do? Guy's getting up there in age, 75 years young now. So, and that is it, guys, for Through the Mail Monday. As I said, 226. Thanks for watching. Hope everyone enjoyed this week's video. Let me know down below in the comments, of course. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I do this every single week. Would love to have you along for the ride. And, of course, hit that like button. Why not? Doesn't take a whole lot of time. And I'd appreciate it. So that's it, my friends. What else to say? There's the haul for the week. Very nice returns. Nice getting a lot of these 74, 84, 87 Topps, 89 Upper Deck cards signed. As you see, I'm hitting it hard. Getting some of these bigger guys signed and put away. So didn't do a update video this weekend. I just had so much stuff going on. So plan on doing it for this Saturday. We'll do another update video. I think it's 87 Topps. And it should be fantastic. 10 more signed cards going into the binder. Baseball week was pretty good, wasn't it, Howard? I mean, the Mets were the comeback kids all week. It was a lot of fun watching baseball. It's been a while since it's been fun watching the Mets play, so that was kind of cool. Still have a game in the can to watch tonight. It's 10 o'clock West Coast time here. I think the Mets were on ESPN tonight because the game was blacked out, which means it's sitting on a DVR waiting for me to watch it, so I'm going to do that right now. I already watched the earlier game of the doubleheader. Max pitched pretty well, and yeah, Verlander's pitching the nightcap, so we'll see how that goes. Don't spoil it for me. Of course, by the time you're watching this, I will already be either upset or happy with the results. My money is on, they're probably going to lose. That's the life of being a Mets fan. Things have been going well, so who knows what's going to happen. That's it, gang. Thanks for watching. See ya.